trying to find a Gentleman doll.
Me too, me too.
Do you have any more in the back?
Oh, I'm having the weirdest day.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk. I'm John and this is Matt, and happy holidays. So we're going to give you guys some recommendations that you can watch this holiday season, but if we missed some of your favorites, make sure you leave those down in the comment section below, because we're always looking to watch some new stuff for Christmas, even though Matt won't listen to me when I give him some amazing recommendations, because that's where we're going to start today. We're going to start with the best Christmas movie of all time. I will not listen to Matt or anyone else who tells me otherwise, because that is going to be the classic It's a Wonderful Life, starring the legendary Jimmy Stewart, or James Stewart is his real name. And this movie tells the classic tale of what the world would be like if George Bailey had never been born. And we find out that the world wouldn't be that great. And I love this movie. It's a beautiful 4K. It's also got a color version that I like to watch every other year. I love this movie. Matt refuses to watch it. Why? I mean, I get it.
I'm not into it.
I get it, but I really think that I feel like everyone gets wrapped up in this. It tells just an amazing story. When George Bailey's brother comes home at the very end and he says,
Toast to my big brother George, the richest man in town.
that gets me. I cry every single year when I watch this movie. This is the cornerstone of my Christmas, is watching It's a Wonderful Life. Sit down every year and have a couple drinks. They got the tree on. Nothing says Christmas like It's a Wonderful Life, and I won't hear otherwise.
Yeah, I don't think that's something I'm gonna watch. Now, again, this is not a list in any particular order.
No, because It's a Wonderful Life is number one.
It's definitely not. I just scanned my shelf and I chose everything that I'm gonna watch during the Christmas season. So these are recommendations of stuff that we just have on physical media that you should check out during Christmas season. Die Hard, which we both have the 4K, but I grabbed the box set off the shelf because Part 2 has some...
Die Hard 2, it takes place again during Christmas. Mm-hmm. The first one is a Christmas classic. Now, I start my Christmas season with Die Hard. That is the one that pops the cherry. And that's when right after Thanksgiving, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, we move into Die Hard. And that's because Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It does take place on Christmas, but it's not really about Christmas.
Right. This is arguable. You can pepper this in right in the middle of December as well.
Because that's what you're gonna do? It's gonna get peppered
something
in?
like that, because it is Christmas. Just what movies that have some relation to Christmas, and I just watched this recently, Step Brothers.
Ah, yes, this has a great... Actually, does it have two Christmas scenes?
Two Christmas scenes.
Yes.
Well, actually, that might have been Thanksgiving, the first one.
Okay, yeah, and then the Christmas season...
Oh, no, she goes, Merry Christmas. There's that back and back into the room.
Yeah. And they're like, I love this whole cans!
Then the Chewbacca mask.
It's okay that
mine... movie quality.
Oh, Hustler!
So thoughtful.
Don't throw up.
Yeah, no. Step Brothers is a 5 out of 5 comedy for me. I absolutely love Step Brothers, and there's a couple little Christmas scenes in there that just make it worthy to be on this list.
Yeah, I get that. What stops that from being a 5-star comedy for me is the Catalina wine mixer scene.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
That's a little disappointing. I get why it's there, but I would have cut it. I mean, not the whole scene. I love it when they're talking to their dad, and he's like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a dinosaur. He's like, but Dad, you're a human.
Yeah. You can't talk Christmas without the Grinch. So this is what year is the original Grinch? 60-something, right?
66, I want to say, 67. I mean, it was around the time my dad was born. So
66.
I was right?
So 1966, this is the original animated The Grinch. This is a must-watch every year.
Yeah, it's very short.
Yeah, it's very short. And then the Jim Carrey Grinch, I think this is my favorite of the Grinch movies. I absolutely love this movie. I watch this one every single year as well. This is a big Christmas tradition for me. I love the Grinch movie because I love Jim Carrey.
Well, I love Jim Carrey too, but as far as the Grinch movie, I like that Grinch movie. My biggest flaw with it is the makeup really bothers me. It kind of freaks.
But that's the Who's. That's how they look in the animated
I get that, but
Me too.
it just distracts me with the real lifeness of it. Like that's not.
But
how,
it's not supposed to be real life. It's Dr. fucking Seuss.
I get that. It's just every time I see Cindy Lou Who, I'm like, oh my, it freaks me out. I'm really
But
honestly.
that's what they're supposed to look like.
Oh
They
no, believe me,
nailed it.
I'm the minority in this, but it takes me right out of it every time I see their makeup. Jim Carrey's perfect casting, by the way, is the Grinch.
Now this is that new Illumination animated Grinch movie. I watched this once. It was okay. I would probably put this at number 3 out of all of the Grinch movies.
Benjamin Cumberbatch does the voice of the Grinch in that, I know.
I'll probably rewatch this year because I don't really remember it much. But again, I would say probably Jim Carrey animated and then this one.
That makes sense. All right, I'll give you guys one. One of my favorites, it's the person I think of when I think of Santa Claus.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. Now, this is just the original. There have been 2 sequels. And
I just picked up the...
Oh, you got the 3-pack?
I got the 3-pack. It was on sale for $15, so $5 a movie. I understand they are on Disney+, but I just wanted to have them physically, just to have them.
I would actually like 2 and 3 on physically myself because I like the second one. The third one's okay. I think that's the one with Martin Short. And that one's pretty good, but 2 is all right, but 1 is a classic.
Yes, I watched that movie a million times as a kid on VHS.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I've said we're elves with attitude. And who doesn't want to find out that hot cocoa recipe that took her, 1,000 years to perfect? Like, it just looks delicious, and I want to know exactly what it is. She won't tell us. Why are you holding on to that, Disney? Like, you got enough. Give us the recipe for that hot cocoa. Damn.
This is ones you should definitely see, and that is Bad Santa.
Oh.
I have Bad Santa 2 here. Not a terrible sequel, to be completely honest, but the original is just... This is, again, a 5 out of 5 comedy.
I agree with that one.
I absolutely love Bad Santa. Billy Bob Thornton is amazing. The kid in this movie is amazing. Bernie Mac in this movie, awesome. But this is just non-stop, just raunchy humor, and it's... this is a classic, must-watch every single year for Christmas.
He said to her in the Big and Tall section, you're not going to SHIT right for a week. It's sad actually going back and watching this now because John Ritter and Bernie Mac have both passed away since this movie came out, and they were both great comedians.
And the sequel really isn't as bad, so
I'm scared to watch it.
It's not bad. Check it out. I promise you, it's worth a watch. It's really not terrible. It's not the first one, so go into it.
Is Billy Bob Thornton still a piece of shit, though?
Oh, yeah, and his mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's good. It's good. So here's one that I kind of fought tooth and nail not to see, and then ended up really enjoying it. My girlfriend dragged me to the movies to see this one, and that's A Bad Mom's Christmas.
That is a good movie. I like that. I
Even
like both
the Bad Moms
I was going to say
is
the
good.
Bad Moms movies are good.
But this is a fun one. I mean, because she loves Lauren Bell and...
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. She loves Kristen Bell and Mila Kunis. And speaking of Step Brothers...
The one girl that he met that loves John C. Reilly. He's
Yes.
like, I wish I could bowl you up and put you in my vagina.
Yeah.
How every time I was walking around,
Yeah.
I'd feel your curly hair rubbing against my vagina. I know it was you.
Yeah. This is an amazing comedy. This is a must-watch every year for Christmas as well. A lot of this whole pile, these are some fantastic Christmas movies. I think Christmas has some of the best movies for the holiday.
Absolutely. I mean, there's not many that deal with Hanukkah, actually, as far as the holidays. I think that The Night Before...
So The Night Before, I actually noticed that there is the Jewish star on there.
Well, Seth Rogen is Jewish in real life.
Yeah.
So, I think that they were trying to blend it all together, like Hanukkah, Christmas.
Yeah, The Night Before, this one's great. This is the one with the drug dealer, right?
Yeah, played by Michael Shannon.
With the Honda Civic.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, this is a good one too. I can't wait to watch this.
Great actors in that. You get.
I'm very excited to get through some of this list. I'm going to leave this stack out and I'm going to work through it up until Christmas time.
And I think It's a Wonderful Life should be your Christmas movie.
If I have time.
Okay,
if I have
fit
time.
it in. All right.
Which I'm not going to have time.
And then I want to just give you guys one of my favorite Christmas movies, and that is Scrooge. Richard Donner directed this one. It's Scrooge, and it also stars Bill Murray, one of the best Bill Murrays.
Different cover arts.
Yes, we do. So I'm wondering, yours is probably newer. This is one of the first Blu-rays I got. So this is one of my favorite Christmas movies. It tells the classic story of a Christmas Carol. This is the best version of the Christmas Carol you'll ever see. So Bill Murray plays Frank Cross, and he's going to get visited by 3 ghosts. Oh, we got a digital code. If you saw it, you got. First person to grab that, that's yours. If it still works, it's 2017. But yeah, he plays Frank Cross. He gets visited by the ghosts of Christmas Past, Christmas Future, and Christmas Present. The ghost of Christmas Past is played by the lead singer of the New York Dolls. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but I love the guy. He does a great job. Everyone who plays the three ghosts does a great job. The score was done by Danny Elfman, directed by Richard Donner, who did Lethal Weapon and the Superman movies, well, 1, and the Donner cut it 2. And I just love this movie. It's a perfect combination of a bunch of perfect things that I love. You know, really, just a good movie. Really funny. Check it out if you haven't seen.
Real quick, if anybody did get the redeem on this, just throw it down in the comments that you did redeem it, just so we know that this is garbage now.
So we'll pin a comment so no one else keeps trying.
Let's talk a new one. Elf on 4K. Fantastic fucking 4K right here.
I really want to actually get that. That's the one of the holiday releases that I'm missing, and the animated.
There's two that I want to grab.
I grabbed A Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation. I did the reviews for the channel for them. Also, great transfers from Warner Brothers.
But I want to go back to Elf real quick.
Yes, go back to Elf.
Will Ferrell, come on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, nailed it. Is this Jon Favreau's film debut?
No,
directing debut?
No, he directed a couple movies before this.
He did, okay. But this is perfect, though. This is an amazing movie.
Perfect movie.
I love Elf. Elf
is a
was one of
perfect
my favorite Christmas movies of all time.
It's just so funny, and just the lines he quotes, just like throughout they're just so quotable. When he goes to the mailroom and he gets drunk. Just a little side note here. Matt dumped a lot of his doubles. Now, I couldn't get rid of this because I like the art. I like the steelbook.
I do like that steelbook, too.
That's why. I kept everything if it looks good. Speaking of Home Alone, even though we just kind of skimmed across Elf and everything like that, which you should watch, Home Alone has a new 4K, which is a really nice 4K from last year, I think.
And John got the slipcover, and I missed out on that one because
I
got it late.
Yeah.
You really don't? You don't mind?
I know you like the slipcovers more than me.
Big slipcover guy.
Yeah, I don't mind giving you the slipcovers.
You don't mind?
No, not at all.
What a terrific guy this guy is.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't do the same for me, but
no, because I want the slipcover.
That's true. So, yeah. I still feel like if I showed up and needed, like at your door, shivering and freezing on Christmas, I think you'd close the door on me.
Well, I would ask what you did to put yourself in that position.
Maybe
you deserve it.
I get that, but still a little bit of judgment, you know. But Home Alone, great movie. I mean, the Wet Bandits, they are just the best. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I love Marv and Harry.
What a hole.
That's in Home Alone too. But they are the best parts, I think, of both movies. I know people love Macaulay Culkin, but without the Wet Bandits or the Sticky Bandits in 2, those movies just don't exist.
Trump makes an appearance in these movies
yes,
too,
he
right?
does. He's
in the first one?
No, he's in the second one.
In the second one?
In the hotel.
Yes,
when they're walking through and he's asking, Trump pops up. And that's also the one where you get that an entire cheese pizza just for me. And that pizza looks... Oh, my God. Rob Schneider's in the second one.
Oh, yeah, he tips him in gum, right?
Yeah.
There's like, more of that where that came from.
Because he's like doing this.
Yeah,
like,
the money thing.
I wouldn't give him the tip just because he's being rude asking for it. Yeah,
Right.
And he's lucky you got the gum because he ain't getting
That's
that from...
funny.
Yeah, no.
They did that in Hot Tub Time Machine also.
They tipped him a gum?
Crispin Glover.
Oh, yeah, Crispin. Oh, with the arm, yeah.
And he comes into the room and just throws all the luggage everywhere.
Because they won't tip.
And then he just puts his hand out for the tip. No, this is before the tip.
Oh.
He just treats all the luggage like shit, and then he throws it all on the ground.
Well, he's got one arm.
Then puts his hand out.
Yeah. That's a good running gag in Hot Tub Time Machine. How they, like, when is he going to lose his arm?
Yeah. I love that movie. I just watched both of them recently, and the sequel really not bad.
I don't know if you guys can see. I'm really scared to go for like comedy sequels, and there's a reason. Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah, that
really got. I've always been very afraid to go to a comedy sequel after that. Like,
that was a tough one.
Yeah.
But Hot Tub Time Machine is one of my favorites. I almost put it in this pile because it's like a wintertime comedy, but it's not quite Christmas.
We'll do a separate list for movies you should watch in the winter, probably in January. But right now we're just doing Christmas, and we're going to be talking about Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Office Christmas Party.
Oh, great Christmas movie.
And his, what's his name's in this?
Jason Bateman.
The guy who plays Lou in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, yeah, I'm not too sure what that guy's name is.
He's always the lunatic.
Everything he's in.
Yeah,
everything.
Always the lunatic, which is great because he nails that. But this movie is fucking amazing. I love this movie.
You get Jennifer Aniston, Kate McKinnon, who I love her from Saturday Night Live. Anything she's ever in, she's always funny.
And T.J. Miller.
Oh, yeah, T.J.
awesome
Miller
in this movie. I can't wait to watch this one. I watch this every single year.
No, that's in my rotation.
I want to watch all of these today now. Like, I love
Well,
this
you could
movie.
start Christmas now.
I'm going to have to. I didn't realize my Christmas pile was so freaking big.
And I mean, really, you can even talk about like A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I tried that movie multiple times.
Not for you, huh?
Neither. Apparently, it's not for either of us. You don't have it either.
No, I have A Nightmare Before Christmas.
So why didn't you bring it?
I consider I alternate
Alternate what?
Halloween and Christmas. I didn't bring it with me, but yeah, that's an alternate movie because
That should be in this pile, though. Just because you alternate doesn't mean it's not a good Christmas recommendation.
I would still. It's really hard. Where do you watch?
Christmas is in the title.
Yes, but they live in Halloween Town. When was the last time you saw this? So Jack Skellington wants to bring Christmas to his town. He's he's the big guy. He's the head honcho of the Halloween Town. They celebrate Halloween. They don't celebrate Christmas. He wants to bring Christmas to Halloween Town. That's what this whole movie's about. So it's tough. Is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie? I think it's both, and I like to alternate years. And I watched it for Halloween this year.
Interesting.
So next year will be for Christmas. Maybe that's why I forgot it, but I do have the Blu-ray of that. Actually, it's a nice Blu-ray. Not gonna lie, but you can watch it on Disney Plus, and it's probably a nicer stream.
Next up on the list is one that I have not seen yet. I picked it up on the Shout Factory sale, and that's Krampus.
Starring Adam Scott from Parks and Rec, and you were just talking about him in Hot Tub Time Machine too.
Yes, this is the 4K from Scream Factory. I am excited to check this one out, as I have not seen it yet. Now, would you say this is a Christmas movie? Or...
100% a Christmas
Oh, it is?
movie.
Okay,
Yes.
so it is a Christmas movie. I thought it was... it might have just been winter horror. But yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. Don't know too much about it, but Christmas horror, not too many of them out there.
Well, Krampus, I'm not going to even spoil it, because, it's 100% a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Not too many of them out there. This is one where you kind of pepper in the Christmas. It happens around Christmas time. He gets it for Christmas.
He gets it for his birthday.
And that's Child's Play. Well, his birthday's in
Yeah.
December, I guess.
Yeah, but Christmas trees are up throughout.
Yes.
There's snow on the ground. Feels like Christmas.
And I just finished watching the Child's Play or Chucky TV show on Peacock, and it was pretty good. Child's Play, very excited to check this one out. This is the Scream Factory 4K. I haven't watched it yet, but that is on my to-do list.
Ooh.
Next up is going to be Black Christmas, speaking of Scream Factory, and the remake. Have not seen the original yet, just picked it up on that Scream Factory sale, and then the second I ordered that, they announced the 4K, which John is going to end up reviewing, since I just picked up the Blu-ray, and I didn't find it necessary to not even bother with this and grab the 4K. So if I like it, then I'll upgrade down the road. But yeah, I've never seen this one, and I'm excited to check it out, because I know this is kind of like where kind of the slasher genre started almost, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is 1974. This is like the real the first big slasher. It's kind of like where it really got started. They kind of because 4 years before Halloween, that's where everyone noticed it. But Black Christmas is 4 years before that. And John Saxton's in it from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to check that one out. I have seen the remake, and I did enjoy this one. I like this one.
And that's the 06 remake? 19. Okay. So that's the second remake.
This is the Blumhouse 2019.
Yeah, there's two remakes.
This one was good. I enjoyed that one.
And then you got one more left over there.
And my last one, this is a heavy hitter right here.
Oh, I forgot this one.
Jingle All The Way.
I don't know why I always forget Jingle All The Way, but yeah, that was a big one for our child.
Oh my God, yeah. I had a Turbo Man doll.
Do you really have a Turbo Man doll? I don't have
anymore. I did. When I was a kid.
I've never had a Turbo Man doll.
Yeah, I saw this movie. I had to have it.
My mom would have bought me Booster. So. Nobody likes Booster.
Yeah, so Jingle All The Way, fantastic movie. We are huge Schwarzenegger fans. If Stallone was in this movie, it probably wouldn't have been as good.
No, he's leaning right into that. Like, I still can't. Just remember, you're my #1 customer.
Yeah, to everybody. Sinbad as the mailman.
Just a sick world we're living in. Sick people.
Fantastic. This is a great Christmas movie.
All 90s kids love Jingle All The Way. You know, you get the Big Show's in there. You get
the neighbor with the deer.
Oh, Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Phil Hartman. Oh, your cookies are so good. Put the cookie down. Who's in my house eating my cookies? That's
Yeah.
Mike Schwarzenegger. I don't know how good it is.
Yeah, not great.
Not
but-
great, huh?
Yeah. Again, so these are in no particular order.
No.
We love all of these movies. These are just some of the ones that we had on our shelf. I'm sure there's more Christmas movies like Miracle on 34th Street, which I've never seen.
There's an original and a remake that stars the guy who plays John Hammond. I'm drawing a blank. He also directed Gandhi.
Gotcha.
He plays Santa in the remake.
See, so that kind of fits into that Wonderful Life category for me, where it's something my mom likes, and
Your mom likes that movie Holiday Inn too.
Holiday Inn, yep, which
Yeah.
just got a 4K release.
Yeah.
Then we have those animated Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph, and
A Year Without a Santa Claus.
those are good movies.
Santa's Coming to Town.
Whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
would call
fun.
those like claymation, like the late 60s, early like 70s, claymation specials. Those were always fun. We liked the Always Sunny Christmas special.
Always Sunny. The Trailer Park Boys Christmas special is amazing.
A lot of your favorite shows from when you were a kid, like
Christmas is all about getting drunk and smoking dope with your friends.
Yes, that's all it's about. I missed Christmas this year in jail. How was it? They always
Yeah.
have the best food.
Laughter tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
In jail.
If you haven't seen Trailer Park Boys, that's a huge recommendation from us.
Oh
that's
yeah,
that's
Trailer Park Boys is an absolute must-watch.
great comedy.
I mean, if you want to start with the Christmas special, it's not a bad place to start.
And it's like
'cause-
kind of a prequel.
yeah, it's kind of a prequel. It's a good stepping in point, and then you can just start in the beginning and binge watch the shit out of that show because they're quick episodes. They're amazing. They're funny. The earlier seasons are a little rough to get into, but once they start picking up steam, but that's anything. The Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the same way.
Most comedies are very different than most shows. Comedies, I feel like, especially sitcoms, the first season's just like they're finding their footing.
Right.
So they're never as funny, but you do need it to develop the characters.
Yeah.
So you have to almost watch them at least once, and then following playthroughs just skip them.
Yeah, there's some great South Park Christmas episodes.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
Yeah.
And then Rugrats actually has a good Christmas special and has a good Hanukkah special.
Was Passover or is that Easter?
That's Hanukkah.
That's Easter? I don't know. I remember a lot of the Rugrats holiday specials as
Yeah.
a kid. Those were some of my favorites.
We mentioned this before.
Grandpa, and everyone's getting all excited, and I'll drink eggnog and fall asleep in front of the TV. Again, we just love Christmas, anything. But yeah, I guess it's my favorite holiday.
It's my favorite.
Next to my birthday and Halloween.
You count your
And
birthday as a
Thanksgiving.
holiday?
Absolutely. You don't?
You're an egotistical maniac. Are you kidding me? Your birthday is a holiday? I hate
Yeah.
my birthday.
You hate your birthday?
I hate my birthday.
You're dumb.
That's just another year of me getting older, and there's a bunch of people calling me who are texting me who don't talk to me for the rest of the year.
Well, just because your family doesn't love you doesn't mean that my family doesn't.
You are my family.
Well, I'm saying I get gifts for my birthday.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, well, I like my birthday. It's a great holiday.
You're in your mid-30s. Do you really need to be still getting gifts from your parents for your birthday?
Yeah.
I don't know. My family stopped that shit when I turned 18. Actually, that's not true. They get me a card, and it's like a gift card, and my parents at least. My wife, she does something nice.
I would say it is the most wonderful time of the year. Right
Yeah.
now. I would say the tail end of September, when it starts to cool down, that we're into October where we, it's cooling down, the leaves are changing, it's spooky season, and then right after Halloween, we're gearing up for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is arguably one of the best because that Thanksgiving dinner, I was in heaven the other night when we had Thanksgiving dinner. I absolutely love Thanksgiving. Yeah. Just the amount of food that I ate that day was insane. My mom goes absolutely insane. She cooks
does.
for about 42 people.
Yeah.
And there's only 7 there. So there's some leftovers, which I had last night for dinner, and it was still just as good. And then now we just got through Thanksgiving. Now it's Christmas season.
That's it. It's
and
the
then
season.
right after Christmas we get New Year's, and then it's a quiet winter, and then it's springtime. And then
There's always a little gift in there if you get tax returns in the spring, in the winter.
you got that. Yep.
If you don't get it, it's a little bit of a fear.
And I like the snow, so.
Yeah, I like the snow too. I do. I love the snow. If I could, I'd move to Alaska or Maine or Antarctica. Anyway, guys, enough of us rambling on. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate. Hopefully you guys check out some of these movie recommendations from us. We enjoy all of them.
What's that made-up holiday from Seinfeld?
Oh my my.
George Costanza.
Oh my God! What is it?
Festivus?
Festivus for the rest of us. Yeah. Happy Festivus if that's what you guys celebrate. You know, leave us your recommendations that we should check out this holiday season. I forgot to mention The Ref. I mentioned that in a previous video starring Dennis Leary. I love that movie too. Leave your recommendations in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys will be watching this holiday season. And while you're down there, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell all your friends.